When last we left our intrepid heroes in their daring adventure, the previous episode the night before, we did the dreaded bad no. We stopped in the middle of combat. But sometimes that has to happen. So currently, it is back to the beginning. It is Armando's turn.
Okay. I did yell for Yule, did I not?
You did.
Because he'd run off around the corner. I don't know where the heck he's gone. Um, I'm not going. Half my party's up here, good portions with me, and then Yule ran off. That I'm like, yeah, I'm holding action. I'm not doing anything. Um, I believe I be honest, I lost count at this point. I think this is the fifth round since I turned it on originally? It's either the
I have
fifth or the
yes,
fourth.
I have. I was gonna say that I stopped at 4, so this would be the fifth. Yes.
Okay, so that being the case, despite me having turned the lantern off, does the lid crumble away anyway?
It does not.
Okay.
It seems to
Scientific
hold.
endeavor.
It seems to hold in its somewhat disrupted state, fragile, as though if you were to take it out, it may crumble in your hand.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna need it soon enough. So, yeah. Other than that, I'm holding. Other than checking the lens real quick, I'm holding my action.
Okay. Genji.
Alrighty. There's a giant number 2. What do we do, guys? Digger, do you see that? No.
Sure. Yo, I'm sorry, I can't read. He can't.
I will move about the 30 feet
Alrighty.
so that I can get an idea of what I'm looking at further in. Up here. Okay. Yes, there is a wall.
Just making
Scored
sure.
high on that spot check, huh?
Apparently. Alright, well, I will hold my position then.
All right.
Hide check to
Roll it.
make sure that the shades do not notice me. Sneaky feet, sneaky feet, sneaky feet. Ugh. Ooh. 15 on the die. That was if I had the character sheet pulled up, wouldn't it? Skills. 30.
All right.
If that's the best you can do.
No, I could do better. Alrighty.
Okay.
That would be my turn, sir.
Yule returns. Looking somewhat sheepish. He had been caught in the battle lust. Forgive him. Ali heads this direction. Sandoval, it is your turn.
Um, I suppose I'm gonna move up to where I last saw Genji. Oh yeah, I got plenty of movement for that. And then I'll wait.
So you hold.
Yep. I'm going saber and dueling cloak.
It's your turn.
Which did you say?
What?
Whose turn is it?
Jaeger.
Cut out a little bit, sorry.
Sorry.
I don't know, can I fit past them?
Well, yeah. They're not trying to stop you from going through their squares. However, Sandoval, I do need to inform you, as he passes you, you do get an attack of opportunity on him. I assume you don't take it.
I do not attack Jaeger. Not this time.
The same is true for Genji. However, you having the sword in your hand is it's a little bit different than Genji just allowing an ally to pass through. You feel the magic of the sword.
I'll hold my attack till one of these gets in within my threat range. I'll make a swipe at him.
So you hold as well. Leander will begin moving. Jaeger one moves into threat range. And you can You can attack it as you are holding, waiting for it to approach.
All right. 15 on the die.
I assume you're using your newfound glaive, correct?
Yes. Yes, I am. But does it still have that stuff activated from last time? I assume, or no?
Yes, even though we took a pause, and to us it was several days, to your character, that was 6 seconds ago.
Um, 35 to hit.
Nice. Roll your damage.
I'm gonna make it a savage blow. $43 points of damage.
Nice. And yes, your blade finds purchase. That same lamentful wail emits as a slight breeze carries it down the shaft. As another approaches, you need to make a fortitude save. You there?
Yeah, sorry, I had to roll. I apologize, I was muted. I take 21 points of non-lethal damage for reasons. And $35 on my fortitude save.
Okay. Genji, make a spot check.
There we go. Total of 20.
20. Okay.
Yes.
Then you are not surprised as one steps out of, literally forms out of the shadows between these lanterns. And Sandoval, you get an attack of opportunity on this thing before it makes it all the way to Genji. However, Genji, you see it coming, so you know keep all of your dexterity on it.
Taking that attack of opportunity. And these can't be critted, which is a shame. Because that's a 36 to hit.
You sound really far away.
Better?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alright, so that was a 36 to hit.
Okay. Odd or even?
Let's see. Even.
Okay. And your blade does not find purchase.
And
You swing directly through its incorporealness. While Genji, it claws at you twice, but to no avail. Swipe.
Alrighty.
Jaeger.
Do I need to roll another one?
No.
Oh
You
yeah.
take 18 damage as one runs up on you and claws you twice.
Oh, they can physically attack us. Okay. I don't know. Does that apply? They do Constitution damage. Isn't that physically attacking us in a sense? You know what I meant.
Oh, that's a different attack. So what you guys are beginning to notice is, regardless of how many pile into the hallway shaft, forgive me, um, it does not get louder. These things are almost completely silent until they get all the way up on you, at which point you hear some kind of supernatural wail on the wind, some lamentful cry. But that, even that, is when they are very close to you. So currently, you guys can hear them as a very low whimper. They're kind of moaning. Um, Genji, however, you do not even need to make the listen check right now. Your flute is going bananas.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. All right. And that brings us back to Armando.
Well, since everyone's going this way, can I hear combat up around the corner?
Yes.
I guess
It
I'm
echoes relatively far, so
hurrying that way with my lantern. Unfortunately, this is as far as I can make it in a round.
okay.
It's a double move, and that is still not going to be in range for my light. I don't think. How far is a bullseye reach?
Let me check. $60-foot cone.
Oh. So, in that case, well, it's going to get these two because it can't really get around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll flick the light back on.
Okay. And the entire end of the hallway becomes drenched in that eerie green glow. And roll your 2d6.
9.
The one near Genji begins to take on that Rorschachian effect where it kind of swirls like this shadowy blob. And I'm sorry, did you say 9?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to double check. Okay. Genji, it is your turn.
All right. Uh, like, I'm looking. I can see these ones down here. Yeah.
Yeah. You can see the darkness swirling and the forms amassing.
Probably. Diego. Like, I look at Sandoval and say, we should probably run.
Probably.
No, that you don't understand. That's at that point I'm gone.
He's like, there's
Oh,
lots of
Armando!
shadows down there.
Oh, Armando, there are a lot of them that way. Like a lot, a lot.
Well, that's why I gave you a lantern and a lens, yes?
At a game, I completely forgot about those.
In game too.
Hey, that's
You know,
fair.
in
Seeing
game I
that many of them
pause
coming,
and I'm
is
like,
a little panic.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's more than a minor note of panic in Armando's voice. Like,
I
it appears to
pause.
be working.
I pause. like I paused. Oh yes, I apologize. I'm used to you being the only one carrying those. So I guess the rest of my turn is going to be me getting the lantern out and getting it set up so that I can next turn run back. Like yeah.
Going Ghostbuster style.
Except here you want to cross the beams.
Oh yes.
Sandoval, Jaeger, draw them into the hallway.
With that, Sandoval, it is your turn.
Ready? Well, is there a way to like taunt?
Haunt.
Yeah, like goad them into.
Um. So you're
Believe-
not real certain.
You're asking about a game mechanic? I believe you use bluff.
So the reality is they don't have a high enough intelligence score. But whether or not you're aware of that is to be determined. So firstly, let's roll some kind of wisdom. Give me a wisdom because you're really good at those.
Yeah, I'm so good at those. Four.
I don't know. You usually piss off other people enough that they could, chase you. So why not these guys?
Ready? Well, I guess I'm going to, flourish and I don't know what else.
Well, roll some kind of social roll. Give me a bluff or a performance or something that would bewilder another and make them want to follow. Goad them, make them angry, entice them, something.
Actually, pretty good at bluffing. That is going to be math. $29 on a bluff check.
Okay. Then you make pretend as though you have some sort of, I'm not real sure, item of great value to them or something. You make like the most enticing piece of bait. And what do you do?
Move back a little bit.
All right.
As it looks like I'm going to run away. That's part of the bluff, is the looking like I'm going to run away.
Okay. Jaeger, it is your turn.
Is he muted again?
Jaeger, you there?
Tristan.
Sorry, I'm back. My D4 tried to make a break for it.
It's pretty good at that, man, I'm telling you.
You're not, man.
It's the most elusive one.
Is it
Yeah,
waving a
this
yellow
one's-
flag with a snake that says "Don't tread on me"? You should listen.
It's fair.
It's also the one that, made a break from when I gave him the set.
All right, so attack.
Which
This
one?
first guy.
The one that just took damage from the light? Okay.
One directly. Or wait, no. I guess the light would be hitting this one, wouldn't it? Or no,
Yes.
it's just the blue one. Okay.
No,
Swipe
the
at the
blue
one.
one. The blue one has been affected by a stasis effect.
Another 35 to hit.
Okay. Oh, also, Armando, give me an engineering check.
Oh, 41.
Bless America. Um. So the effect that these things seem to be placed under while in stasis, it seems to be temporal in nature. Um, thus far, seems as though their save needs to fall somewhere between 18 and 18 on the far end and 14 on the low end. So somewhere between 14 and 18. If they don't make that. Some more testing should give you more accurate numbers, but
I'm gonna wait to pull out my journal to make notes, if that's all right.
that's fine. Making mental notes.
Yes. Interesting.
26 on my damage.
Oh. And same that the mental wail occurs, carries on in the wind.
That one's been dealt with. I'll back up. So I can still attack once and move, right?
Yes, that will, if you move further than a 5-foot step, that will cause an attack of opportunity.
I thought it was hit with the. Oh, he wasn't in stasis or nothing?
No, the one
There is
below
another
you.
one. Yes, there is one here.
That's what I meant. That's who I was. Oh, you didn't. I thought I'd switched that up when you said that one to my right was the one that was hit and the other one wasn't. I specified I was going for
So
the one that was not hit with the ray.
no, the one
'Cause
that
would've been a
is
different
held,
ray.
there is one held in stasis. Do you not see it here?
The
Oh, that was the only one. Okay. Okay.
There's
If they're
another
blue, they're
that
held in
took.
stasis.
There's another that took damage from the lamp. That is the one you killed. That was the one here. If you would like to say you hit the other, that is fine. Is that what you would like to do?
Well, I mean, would it if one was held in? It wouldn't matter. The blue one was. They're both still active, right? Didn't matter
Yes,
either way. Okay.
correct.
So then I'm just gonna stand here and spend my
So what
action
does matter
attacking.
is which one takes the damage.
I mean, I'm not gonna move if they're both still engaging me. I thought they were both, swirling out of existence like
No, sir.
the other time. Yeah, okay. So knowing that, I'm just
But
gonna
you
stand and attack.
okay? Well, you took one out, so
Right. So
there's another
second attack
still
on the other
engaging
guy.
you.
Yep. Does a 22 hit?
A 22 does hit.
$23 damage.
Okay. Here comes Yule running, or well, sprinting more appropriately. Ali as well. Okay. If you are in the green circle, just as a reminder, your armor class goes up by 2, and you get a +1 to your attack. All right. Jaeger, make a fortitude save. And you also take 9 damage. as you are scratched. Another comes up, shoves its hand.
Constitution save get me?
Say again?
Does a 31 Constitution save good for me?
Yeah, absolutely. As one shoves its hand through your chest,
How
kind of
much damage?
disappears into your torso. And you took 9 damage.
Okay.
As one approached you and swiped at you, it missed you once and made contact with the other claw. The second one flew up and tried to reach inside of your abdomen, but to no avail.
Just
Another makes its way to the edge of the crowd, and seeing that it has no way through, becomes one with the shadows.
I don't know. You're telling me the shadow-based beings can shadow step? That just
Yes, and actually comes out not where I had it pop up. It's incorrect. But about 10 feet away from Yule, where it tries to sap his constitution, but to no avail. Armando, it is your turn. And you hear Yule call out from just 5 feet or so behind you, as it seems one has accosted him from behind.
Okay. Well, I seeing one of these things right there, I'm going to swing my lantern around to it. And it gets 8 points. And then my lens burns out.
Alrighty.
So my second move action, or whatever you want to refer to it, is me digging out another lens to put in.
Okay. And as you turn, the light releases the one that was in stasis.
I know.
Okay. Genji, it is your turn.
All right. I will. I turn on my lantern. And I move down the move down the hallway.
All right. Which direction do you end your turn aiming the lantern?
How wide an area can I affect?
It is a 60-foot cone.
I would probably be aiming this way.
All right.
Yeah, that works.
So you will get 4 of them. Roll 2d6.
Woo! 8.
Excellent. One interstasis. All right. End of all. It is your turn.
Alrighty. Well, since they didn't appear to be chasing me, I am going to run up and swing at this one. Hopefully I do something. 32 to hit. Odd this time.
All right. And your blade finds purchase.
Right, well, he takes 13 points of damage. Since I moved, I don't get another attack that way, but with that swiftness or whatever, I can take another attack.
And yes, but that attack, however, ended that one. It had already suffered 17 points of damage, or 13 put it to death.
Again.
Well, in that case,
To its second death. More appropriately, its first banishment.
would I be able to move and attack again then, or no?
You can either move your full movement or attack at your full base attack.
Alright, well, just gonna move up by Jaeger then.
Okay.
That'll end my turn.
Jaeger, it is your turn.
Okay. Shoulder to shoulder with Sandoval. Start to have slightly nervous flashbacks, but then I shake them out of my head. I proceed to attack.
No worries. There are no poison drugs.
Your giant poison frogs.
If there were, I'd save you.
Just
you.
like last time.
38 to hit. The first one.
And that hits. And which one are you hitting?
Right beneath me.
All right.
$24 points of damage. That one.
Nice. Yes, and same. It is dispersed.
So then, am I close enough, or do I have to take a 5-foot step to get in range with the other one?
Sorry. No, it was in attack range, so you can hit
All
it.
right. Does a 27 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
I know it kind of looks like he's a little further away, but if I layered them all together like that, it gets hard to grab them one at a time.
Give me good rolls. 21 on the damage.
You attack the one that is, being held in stasis. And as he does, Genji rolls spot check.
23.
He attacks the one held in stasis, and you see, for the briefest of moments, one of those green gems that Leander brought back from the other side for the briefest of moments, and then it is gone. It would seem in this temporarily held state, they are very vulnerable. All right.
Okay then.
That was Jaeger. Yule. Turns, attacks the one next to him. Almost killed. Almost. All right. This one flees from the light, giving you an attack of opportunity as it does so, which he, Jesus, wishes they could be critted. And before it can escape, you'll disperse this.
Go Yule.
So yes, hallway is filled with that green light. Armando, it is your turn.
Okay. Looking around and, well, honestly not knowing that there's more coming up from below, because I wouldn't.
Nope.
On the other hand, Genji
They're
has
quiet.
his lantern out and he's got that side covered, so
Yule's attention is that way.
yeah. I'm gonna come up around the table and look. Oh,
Oh yeah, you can see the swirling darkness taking human form as it begins to get closer. And as you notice, you glance further down the hall. You see a second.
all right. Hmm. So as I'm doing this, does the regular light have any effect on him?
It does not. They hesitate for a moment, but
They don't like it, but they're not hurt by it.
correct, correct.
Okay.
Give me an engineering check. Yay, science.
Yay, science. Science rules.
No, but you can have juice. Come on.
41 again.
It would appear the light does hinder them in some regard, imposing some form of hindrance during physical roles, potentially.
All right. So I've got the lens ready, but I don't want to drop it in yet.
Okay.
So I guess I'll hold that action for a moment.
Are you waiting on a specific event to occur to load the lens?
When a shadow gets to the doorway here.
Okay.
And I do warn Yule that there's more coming up that way.
Okay. And yeah, you look, you can see that Yule has lost himself to the frenzy of battle.
Again.
He can hear you. He's not, necessarily raging. However, you're not sure what to call it. That's why you're just gonna call it frenzy. Let's stick with that.
Sure. I've learned a little bit about how the body works. The mind is still a mystery.
It is some form of Kraken exclusive battle lust. Genji, it is your turn.
Indeed. Well, things seem to be going well here. So I'm going to move here and aim the lantern down this way.
All right. Roll your 2d6.
7.
Excellent. And you succeed in snaring that one.
Trophy.
All right. Sorry. Sandoval, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this one right in front of me for 29 to hit.
Excellent. Yes, you succeed. And in its currently ensnared state, you can hit them without the odd even. There is no mischance.
So that would be 11 points of damage.
Excellent.
As long as it's still up, I will attack again.
It is dead. You disperse that. It had already suffered immeasurable damage by the light. On top of that, um, Jaeger been punching or stabbing the shit out of it.
Yeah. I'm saying if it wasn't dead, I was gonna attack again. If it is dead, though, I will not attack it again.
It is dead.
Monogamous of you.
Gonna go down this way then.
Okay. You have your movement left, and then you also have your speed maneuver, so you could attack or move again.
Attack, and that is going to be 35 to hit.
Yes.
For 13 points of damage. And that's my turn.
All right. Jaeger, it is your turn.
Right. Run down here. Peek my head down the corridor. feel like I would only
You
be able to
see-
see this first initial one.
You can see the one there. If you roll a spot check, you may be able to see the other one. However, if you make the
Question.
spot check, that will be the end of your round.
I just see the one in front of this. Is that mine cart there, or are these mine tracks empty?
They are not. Those cards are there.
Are these carts on a flat hill, or is it going uphill? Question being, can
Most
I go
of
to
it,
this cart and kick it as hard as I can to try and see what it does to this shade-like thing?
roll a wisdom check.
$19.
Most of your success in combat, you can almost guarantee that you can attribute most of it to the abilities of this blade.
Right.
These things are literally stepping through the walls and in and out of shadow. You're not sure that kicking this thing into it is going to have any success at all. It may pass through it harmlessly, which is quite likely, as you've seen party members attack them, and that happened with their blades. Some of them magic.
Sandoval, I'm gonna get in this cart. I need you to give me a push. Now I'm gonna move to the side of the cart. Can I fit to the side of the cart, or do I don't know.
You can fit inside of the cart.
No.
I'll be
Next to.
honest. I'm trying to figure out what it is you want to do with the cart.
No, I
So,
was being funny. He can push me
I was
down
gonna say
tracks.
playing,
But
but to what end
stand
is
to
where
the
I'm trying
side.
to figure out.
Well, the cart might not hurt the shadow, but Jaeger's sword does.
Right, yeah.
That's fair.
Just hold it
Just
out in
hold
front.
it out front. Yeah. That was the joke. Justin got it.
Out of
I
game,
was
I don't
just
think it'll
trying to.
work, but I understand the concept.
I was just trying to get where you were. That's all.
$36 to hit.
On the other hand, if it did work, that would be hilarious.
Hi ho, silver and all that.
In a silver mine. Huh.
Yes, you succeed at your attack.
$20 points of damage. Now, hold on, wait. I'm gonna. 1 second. I take 5 non-lethal damage. I do 28 damage. Sorry, 26, not 28. Riddick? Is he still around?
Yes. So,
Okay.
I know that you can activate that as a free action, which is awesome, by the way. But
Let
just
you know.
keep in mind, be mindful that as a mortal, you only have one free action per round.
Okay. Fair. Yeah. Sorry.
Nope, no, you're fine. I'm just meaning you can't like activate that and then like activate other powers on top of
No more.
in a single round.
I love that in D&D you have to specify as a mortal.
No, yeah. The other, I'm doing flat. I just did that because I wanted to add some extra damage. The prior I'm doing that's just Jaeger's
You're
regular
allowed.
attack.
You're
Yeah, no,
allowed.
I'm saying I get what you're saying.
I want to add
But I
extra
wasn't doing
damage too, but
attacks.
it's not working.
Yep.
Oh, come on. Yep, that is literally how your character is set up to be. Oh, that wasn't enough. Here, I'll pour in more.
It is nice to crank it out
And
sometimes, but I still gotta roll another attack.
so I need to call a quick bio break.
All right. Recording
All right.
is paused. So whose turn is it?
It is Yule's turn. Yule will stand somewhat in the doorway and glare menacingly.
Honestly, it probably looks really impressive with him being backlit by my lantern and all.
Ali makes his way out of sight.
Dang it, Ali.
Well, that's a little unfair. Jaeger, when he is not engaged, all he needs is turn, and he can see him. He's not fully out of sight of Sandoval either. I guess I can. Leander will continue down home. As he approaches, he seems to be concentrating relatively hard. There is a dim glow emanating from his eyes, and he is repeating some phrase in a hushed whisper over and over.
Okay, this is a very solemn and somewhat scary moment as we're struggling not to be surrounded by creatures made of living shadow that are the corrupted souls of the dead. All I can imagine is Leander going, I do believe in ghosts. I do, I do, I do.
you see two more coming down the hallway, and Armando, and one makes its way into the entryway.
All right. That'll catch all of them.
All right.
That is 8 points. It's a very popular number.
Yes, it is. I have so many eights written down. And luckily enough, not one of them made their save this time.
Woo! She okay?
Yes. Sorry, bunch of stuff happening in the shadows.
Dang shadows.
Doesn't make me feel good at all.
Armando, it
Yeah.
is your turn now, and you have already used your action, so you have your movement left, if you would like.
I will sidle so I'm more directly behind you, so I can get a more clear shot down in case more come up that. But I'll be honest, that's gonna be it. Just holding the light on them, so you can take them out.
Okay, that's fair. It seems to be quite effective.
Yep. As long as I can keep making these lenses.
All right, so roll a engineering check.
I swear to God, if this is another 41, I will be amused. Ah, it's not. Okay.
A
38.
38, though. All
Yeah.
right. So with that roll, you now know the save has to be somewhere between 16 and 18. So your best guess 16, 17, or 18. The temporal stasis seems to hold them there as long as you hold the light on them. The moment you stop, they get their movement back. It seems wherever you're aiming the light at the end of your turn is when the effect begins.
Okay. Okay.
Forgive me. Roll a spot check also.
Uh, ooh, nice. 29.
Then yes, you too, ever so briefly, spot in the swirl of their splattered temporal state that glimmer of green, that sickly green stone can be glimpsed ever so slightly. And then, just as soon as you see it, you lose sight of it again. someone with a quick hand, there's a solid chance that in conjunction with this light, may be able to swipe the stone if they're aware of how to touch it or if they can see it. With that being said, however, um, whatever your sword is doing seems to be quite effective, as you know, you've not seen his sword pass through anything without harming it.
It's that dang sky lizard bone.
That's that's right. Genji, it is your turn.
Indeed. So hold on a moment. I'm double checking, making sure this works. Since, uh, so what I'm trying to do here, Sam, is I want to come down, and I am literally turning to focus to keep this guy in the light, and I want to literally maneuver myself around so that I am here and am blasting these guys too.
Okay. While you're doing all that maneuvering, Sandoval, roll your spot check. And then Genji, roll your 2d6.
9.
Oh,
Well, if you don't want to,
I mean, you don't got.
Check for me is going to be a 27.
Okay. Then, as Genji makes his way through, keeping that thing in the light, you catch glimpse of one of the green stones. And as soon as you do, roll a reflex or sleight of hand, whichever you think is going to be more beneficial.
I think they're going to be the same. Oh, trying to see if I have ranks in it or not. I do have ranks in that. So sleight of hand will be slightly better. And that's going to be a 24.
Ah, then yes, you adeptly notice and all in one motion, notice it and snatch it. As you do, you're holding a green gem in your hand. It is cold to the touch and has that same sickly green color as the sky lizard bone sword. Genji, you're right there next to him when he does it. As Sandoval reaches out into the inky blackness of the swirling shadows, he recovers a green gem and the shadow dissipates. You do note, however, both of you, that when this occurs, that wail of lament does not occur nor get carried away. It is near silence.
I'm not sure what that means, but I'm sure it's significant. Got ideas, but I don't think we're in the middle of a fight. Don't have time to.
Not everyone can analyze the battlefield like a Terminator, like Armando. But
The
anyways,
battlefield? I'm not analyzing the battlefield. I'm analyzing my technology and its effect
sure.
on things.
Split hairs if you'd like. Jaeger, the one you are facing in immediate melee, dissipates as a green light shines down the hall. The one on the other side of the minecart enters that inky black state. It begins to kind of swirl.
Okay. Well,
And Sandoval, it's your turn.
So I'm gonna move up here. Can I try and pluck the green thing? Just kind of reaching for the same spot it was on the last one.
You can roll a spot, or you can just snatch into the darkness. Which would you prefer?
Right now I want to try to snatch into the darkness, see if I can, if it's in the
Okay.
same spot.
Okay. Roll your sleight of hand.
Nice. $26 this time.
You reach in, and in doing so, roll a fortitude save.
$24.
Okay. You only take 3 cold damage, but you do retrieve the gem.
So it hurts, but
Oh, it
on
hurts
the other
bad. It's
on
the
the other
worst
hand,
cold you've ever felt, which is oddly alien to most people in the Meridian Islands. Cold damage like that.
so potentially only worth it in extreme circumstances.
Correct.
But better to try it on one that's paralyzed.
Hey man, the more you know. To be fair, you can only do that maneuver on ones that are ensnared. So
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't imagine shoving my hand into one that's not ensnared would have been a good idea.
astute, my friend.
It just seems like that would have been all the way bad. So I figured if I was gonna try it,
Why not now?
yeah.
Jaeger, it is your turn.
Jaeger.
All right. I guess the general consensus are we
What?
going down that way or that way?
Are you asking out loud?
I'm
Because we
thinking
know.
we
wouldn't
should
know.
get the others.
So Jaeger looks about and says, "Which fucking way?"
I'd say we
To
get the
which
others before we make a decision.
Ali calls out, "There are more right here."
Oh no. You know, Ali went and got brave on us, and it's just going to cause all kinds of problems.
Well, he has a holy relic that lets him destroy shadows.
Oh yeah, he has a lantern too.
Yeah, he's fucking feeling it, you know. He has an equipment bonus. All right. Hold there 1 second.
Oh Ali, yes it is he, but not as we know him. Got a lamp, now he's the champ. Look and you'll see. He fights the shadowy hordes.
10,000 bad guys with swords.
I never really understood the next line. It's Ali. With many apologies to whoever actually wrote that song.
Okay. You want to roll to hit, sir?
31 to hit.
Good lord.
Digger's like, regrouping. Never heard of her.
Who is she? Roll your damage.
24 damage.
Nice. Yule advances on this one. Nice. Okay. Then Lee steps out, shines a lantern. On your facing dissipates. Nine damage. Nice. Okay. More stuff happening in the darkness. Okay. Armando, it is your turn.
Yeah, to be honest, I continue as I have been.
Roll your 2d6. As it
Oh.
seems sustained light exposure
7.
causes that 2d6 worth of radiant damage to continue.
7 points.
And the one in front of Yule disperses in an audible pop and flash
Well, that's a first.
as the little motes of shadow sparkle, fizzle out, and the green gem drops to the ground, is left in its place.
Okay.
And roll an engineering check.
Ouch. 30.
It would seem bringing them to the end of their health with radiant damage does not destroy the soul.
I'm still struggling with the concept of souls, so I'm not going to think too deeply on that right at this exact moment.
That's fair.
Nor the fact that we've apparently been, destroying them.
It seems there is more than one way to skin the proverbial cat. Although in a moment's notice, just killing them is a thing.
Yep. Also, I only have so much jade.
Fair. You have movement.
Yeah, but I don't plan to take any.
Okay.
I'm done.
Genji, it is your turn.
Woo. Trying to get as many of them as possible in the cone.
All right. Roll your 2d6.
3. Actually.
Right. One of them enters that discombobulated state. All right, go ahead. Sandoval. It's your turn.
Alrighty. Let's see. How far
The sleeve of your arm is covered in frost that is rapidly melting. So your arm is left somewhat damp.
I'm wondering. So I'm gonna go up. I'll try not to grab the whole screen. Okay, come on. There we go. Around there. I'm gonna attack this guy. I am holding one of the gems in my offhand, wondering if it does anything. That is a 26 to hit.
With the sword or the gem? Just out of curiosity.
The sword.
Okay. I mean, I've never tried using a soul as a weapon before.
That's
Crystallized
fair.
soul. I'm not sure how it would work.
Well, my thoughts on throwing them at them. So, they're powered by one right now, as it seems. In my mind, these shadow things are basically being powered by a soul battery, for lack of a better term.
Hmm.
I don't think giving them two is going to be helpful.
To us? Probably not.
Yeah. I mean, you're following my train of thought, though.
Yeah.
I don't think potentially overpowering them would be good. However, I'm wondering if it grants me anything.
You're not
Like
sure?
the ability to not have a miss chance.
Roll a wonderful wisdom check.
I'm good at those. I'm so good at those. My total was 2.
Yeah, you're not sure. Hold it in your hand, find out what happens.
Mm-hmm. Was a 26 to hit, though.
Okay. Odd or even?
Odd.
Your blade does not find purchase.
Alrighty. Well,
Well, answered that question real quick.
yep.
However, roll a d20 and add your duelist levels as a bonus.
17 total.
So it didn't work while you're holding it. So, no form of like channeling is occurring there. However, as a weapon, one may want to actually weaponize it. Potentially, it can be used the way one could, I don't know, code a sword. The sword is the sharpest thing you've ever held in your hand, for what that's worth.
So, what kind of action would it be to run my sword across it like it's a whetstone?
It would just be, a standard action.
I don't believe I have any of those left. I moved and attacked, so.
Correct. You would have to wait. So, Jaeger, it is your turn.
Take another. Well, that dude's in stasis, right? One in front of me.
Yeah.
I got it.
Genji, you got this one.
Roll your spot check, Jaeger.
Second. Go. 20, 25.
You turn to kind of yell at Genji. Genji, you got this? And as you do, from the corner of your eye, you notice the green gem in the swirling darkness. Do you A, strike it, B, swipe it out of the darkness, or do nothing?
Yeah, I'll grab it
All right.
and rip
Roll
the
your
chunk of
reflex.
stone out. Yeah.
Roll your reflex. As I don't believe you have sleight of hand, do you?
Nope.
All
I
right.
do not.
Roll your reflex.
I have exactly one rank in sleight of hand. It was enough.
Oh.
Yeah, I have
25.
Yeah, you easily swipe your arm through the darkness and deftly grab the gem without allowing any of the darkness to touch you. Pulling your arm away, you have the gem in your hand, and that one dissipates.
I tuck the gem behind my loincloth for safekeeping.
Okay. And then you move. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that all I can do? No attacks? Right?
Correct.
to be fair, it wasn't
Well, I guess for
instant
my
kill
bonus
move.
action, I'm gonna I'm gonna push this other shade back to the back. No, I'm kidding. Still have a shove action, right?
No, wrong game.
Well, I'm gonna dip my weapon in the shade.
Quiet. These are all Baldur's Gate actions, guys. I don't know if you didn't get the reference. Okay. It is Yule's turn. Yule looks slightly shaken by the pop fizzle that just occurred. Undaunted, however, he runs forward. Ah, and misses.
Mm.
Oh, forgot. There we go. Ali will move forward.
Oh yeah, I am probably gonna be jumping off a little after 10, just because I am getting tired, and it is too late for monsters.
I figure.
Yep. All right.
I know. I want to get through this mine. We'll get through this mine eventually.
Oh, you can get those ones also. Yeah.
Hmm.
Shines the light as he does. One of them comes ensnared. Okay. And that same effect that occurred down the hall to Armando occurs in front of the three of you guys. Genji, you see a brilliant flash as Ali flashes his light down that hallway. The brilliant flash is silver in color, and there's a popping fizzle sound. The three of you guys here in the hallway. notice a gem fall to the ground as the darkness is burned away from the radiant damage. There is an acrid smell of burned oil kind of hanging in the air.
Okay.
Okay, everyone can make a reflex save.
Uh-oh. Apparently that I made really easy. The whole mind shakes.
Yes.
So it's gonna be a 30 for me.
Okay. $30, 27. Armando, what's yours?
Nat 20.
Nice. Jaeger, what's yours?
My AC.
No, your reflex save.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Oh. Just dropped natural 20, but it's 28.
Well, it's a save, so nat 20 smokes it.
Nat 28.
Cool.
Oh well, I guess we
So
can't crit him, so it doesn't matter. Haha.
it's a reflex save. Anyways, you guys all succeed at your reflex saves as the mind begins to tremble. It begins as a slow vibration that ends in everyone sort of needing to steady themselves. You're pretty sure a rock slide just occurred somewhere deeper in the mine.
It wasn't me.
Finally, the building was on fire. It was not my fault.
Don't lie to me, Harry Blackstone, Copperfield, Dresden.
More
It wasn't a
appropriately,
lie. It was not a lie. It was not his fault.
okay, so it wasn't totally his fault.
Come on. You were there. Armando, it is your turn.
Guess I don't want Yule getting too far away from me, so I'll move down there, but otherwise, just keep shining the light down this way.
Just keep shining. Just keep shining.
This little light of mine.
Roll your 2d6.
Wrong die. Ooh. 11. Best one all night.
Fuck yeah. Genji, it is your turn.
Are you saying my turn?
Yes, sorry.
Okay. Sorry. Like I said, you broke up a little. I was like, I think you said Genji, but I also thought you said Khajiit. I'm like, I don't know
Wrong game.
who this Khajiit is.
Kashi is in my game.
It is Khajiit's turn.
All right. I'm turning to look up this way and backing towards the rest of the group.
Alrighty.
Kind of stop about here, because I think we haven't gone that way. We haven't cleared it. And I would
That's
really
fair.
like to not get jumped by something.
That's fair.
That's fair. Shit. Looks clear. At least from what you can tell. You do notice some more mine carts. Jaeger may be happy.
Only if there are people to push.
Do you keep moving, or is that all?
I will continue backing up towards the group.
All right. Sandoval.
Oh, shadow creature in front of me. Well, first I slide the little soul stone thing down
Cross
the
your
blade
blade
of
like a
my
wet.
sword. Yep.
Okay. In doing so, you carve the slightest of lines across the face of the stone. In doing so, the light of the gem seems to literally sap out of the gem and into the blade. The gem itself becomes like the most flawed, cloudy piece of quartz.
No longer glowing.
Correct.
Okay.
Your sword takes on that sickly green hue.
And I attack with a 30 to hit.
And you succeed.
13 points
And
of
th-
damage.
and there is no mischance, as you had assumed. When you hit, however, the green glow leaves your blade.
Short lived.
If there is a more effective way to use the energy of the gem, it will take more research.
Yeah,
Trial
that
and
sounds like an Armando thing.
maybe. Are you just not really into developing weaponry?
Oh,
You don't
I'm
have
into
to be.
developing it, but I'm more into the test. I'm more the testing person. Armando makes it, and then I test it.
I'm the R, he's the D.
I feel I should be insulted.
Okay, that was Sandoval. Oh, forgive me. Had to apply damage to this thing.
Took the full 13.
Yes. And died. Jaeger, it is your turn. Tristan, you there?
Yeah.
It's your turn. Also, slight caveat for what it's worth. Jack Black is about to win an award for Peaches. The whole fucking crowd is just getting weak about it.
What the heck? Alright.
Oh no. He didn't win, but he was nominated, and that still made everyone laugh. It's it's literally one word. And he just got nominated for an award for it. Sorry, that was funny to me.
It is.
Yeah, Jaeger, it is your turn.
Charge attack this one. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Make it to this one, I can't make it to that one. I'll charge attack that one.
You can make it to
Okay.
the other one.
Charge attack? Does
Yeah.
it increase my total?
You can move double your
Yeah.
speed.
And you move double?
Make a single attack.
Roll it.
I'm gonna use another savage blow attack. $51 points of damage.
Yikes. And it shrugs it off.
don't like that.
And it shrugs it off.
You are nothing to me.
Aha, you have
I'm lying.
severely
It
overestimated me.
dissipates completely. And you get a lot closer to these glowing red gems. Roll a survival.
Sorry, brain. Brain no math. 29.
Okay. You do not feel heat emanating from them. However, you are certain you do not want to touch them with your bare skin. As just coming close to them, as close as you are now, makes you feel nauseated. You're pretty sure if you touch one, you will have to make a fortitude save. And with that, Tristan, I know you said you wanted to call a pause at 10. I think we've lost you the past 2 rounds.
Sorry, yeah, I'm starting to
No,
slip.
don't apologize. Dude.
You
It's all
did.
good.
You let us know it was coming. So,
Yes.
all right. Well,
And this will be where we pause, and when we come back, it will be Yule's turn.
Whoop, 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 whoop,
I was gonna
whoop.
say, did you want to
And
finish
the
the
weird
round?
boys in the crystal room. You Tiberians and your weird crystals.
Well, yeah, I can finish the round. It's only not really because there's other the bad guys still have to go, and that's kind of elaborate off screen.
All right.
So I'll placeholder here with Yule.
All right. And that will end the recording.